Yo, what's up there, guys? I'm going to be doing a video on Islands of Nyne BR. This came out in early access like a week and a half ago, I believe. I played it in very early alpha, if you even want to call it that, and it was in a horrible state. Like, the game lobbies would be like 10 to 20 people max. The performance was absolutely horrible and all that, and this was like a year ago, and I have to say the game has made leaps and bounds with progress. It's gotten so much better, and I have a lot of faith in it. I'd like to see where they're going to go with it. I purchased it. I don't mind helping the dev team out, you know. It has a lot of cool concepts and a lot of things that I want to explain that I like a lot. They already have a leaderboard, a training ground. I'll go in here quick and show you. One of the really cool things about this game, there's recoil patterns, right? I'm going to get in here quick and just get out. Hop into a game. But it's sort of CSGO-ish with the recoil patterns, but the gun travels with the recoil, right? It's not like it goes above the crosshair and you have to pull down. You still have to pull down, but as you can tell, it doesn't like go above the crosshair like CSGO, right? But yeah, there's recoil patterns. You can come in here and mess around with this stuff. It's pretty interesting. The matches generally only last 12 minutes, which is great, if even that. Like, the matches are very fast paced. The gunplay is pretty damn good. The weapon menu is really good too. I like their take on it. I mean, at first it takes a bit to get used to, but it is what it is. There's free crates. Well, you purchase them with in-game currency, okay? And then you can open them. And generally, if you place well 2 or 3 games in a row with a couple kills, you can purchase one of these every 2 or 3 games. So unlocking free cosmetics is pretty quick. I'm sure they're going to keep adding more. They have weekly or bi-weekly skins you can purchase, sort of like Fortnite, you know, but it's like not every night they update as of yet. Here's my inventory. I bought some skins. I spent maybe 10-15 bucks on these 3 skins here. The rest I opened up. Trying to think of what else. Your typical settings are all the same. FOV, blah 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 blah. There's a couple things that are really cool about the game, and it still needs optimized a bit. Okay, like it's gonna get more optimization, but it runs pretty well for where it is right now. The gunplay is good. It's fast paced. You run faster with your knife or like SMGs. I like that aspect. In the lobby, there's a gun game mode, so you get like 2 or 3 kills with a gun. You switch to another gun, so it gives you something to do. In the meantime, I was gonna try to knife him, but one of my pet peeves, and they actually patched it a couple days ago already, was the lobby time. It would take like 2 to 4 minutes to get into a game because it would wait till it was at 50 and then it would launch it, which was frustrating. One thing I think they could do is up the player limit to 60 to 80. I think 100 might be too many players for this map. It's sort of small. But I don't know where they're going to go with that. I know they want to make a 100-man map, or I don't know if they're going to try 100 on this. They might. Not sure. But it could use more players. Sometimes you're running for like a minute or two, you don't see anybody. But it also depends on where you land. You drop straight to the ground, which I'm a fan of. You always drop above where the circle is going to be. So like the starting circle, you're not running your ass off to get to it unless you drop outside of it, which you can do. I wouldn't recommend going too far outside of it. As you can see, it always spawns underneath you at some, you know, generally. I've never seen it spawn away from you, so that's cool. You have your varying sights, red dot all the way up to 6 times. You have an overshield, no gun. I might get fried here. You have your laser sights, yada yada yada, you know, general stuff. This guy's gonna try to push. Really? He beat me. He had like fucking tons of armor. But anyways, there's leg armor, arm armor, head armor, chest armor, and then you have an overshield which makes you glow, so that's the only disadvantage to it. You have your pistols. You have 3 pistol variants with a deagle, then a Beretta, and yada yada. You have an UMP and P90 as your SMGs. You have an MK18, which is like an AR M4. And then you have an AK. I'm just not editing this. I'm not gonna fucking be fancy. I'm just gonna go in raw, you know. You have a, I don't know, what can I call it, a Sako sniper rifle. You can only attach the longer sights on the Sako and the MX Storm, I think it's called. There's only 2 sniper variants right now. There's red dots all the way up to 6 times scopes, maybe 8 times. The gunplay is really fast. Like, it's very Twitch aimer shooterish, right? Headshots are a big deal. Double taps, you know, typical shit. Yeah, the gun game's a neat little feature. You actually get to practice and shoot up before a match, you know. Also, one of my favorite parts are the nanos, the heals. They're very quick. So when you're in a firefight, when you win, you can heal up very fucking fast. There's no 10-second downtime bullshit. Wow, I'm horrible. Especially with the deagle. But, you can throw the knife as well. I don't really do it too often. I'm assuming a headshot without armor will insta-kill. The zones generally run pretty fast. Like, they move in very, very fast. I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, I recommend it for $25. I think the potential's there. It's fun. There's duos, there's squads, and it's sort of like the H1Z1 type shit where you can see your teammate through the walls. Like that type of setup. You can see them on the map too, like their circle, which they probably have. They'll probably tweak that eventually. The character models could use some work. They look a little odd. But yeah, once it's optimized, they do some quality of life updates, it's going to be in a really good place. I mean, I feel like it already is. Trust me, a year ago when I played the tests, give me a freaking headshot, bud. He had the deagle, and it fucking hurt. So 1 shot to the chest. Watch the nano. Watch how fast it is. Boom, 86%. There's also drones you can shoot down, and they guarantee like a full heal. And there's pod drops, which are like airdrops. So there's that type of stuff to force fights, so on and so forth. Got an M4. Fusion grenades. I feel like the nades need tweaked a little bit because when you throw these, it takes a while to actually... You can only put a red dot on that, on the deagle. It takes a while to throw it, and then it beeps, so like, I feel like they're a little underpowered. I mean, they're definitely usable, but you gotta have cover. You can't just run out and chuck them. I'm an old CSGO head, well, old CS player head. I played 1.5 and before then. So I'm a big fan of how you run faster with the knife. See? This is some game mechanic I really like from CS. Helmets are almost a must, otherwise you're gonna get 1 tap to hell and back. Yeah, you can see the map here. And the circle, I really like it because it forces you to play different parts of the map. It's not just like, you know, center map or like the same frequent spawns. Like, it forces you on the outsides of the map and you play different areas. So you should probably move when you're looting like this. Assault rifle. Yep, okay, that's a stacked M4 now, or MK14. Already back to 100%, see? It's really like rewarding when you get a kill and heal up. Bam. Also, in team play games, you need a nano to revive your teammate, which I'm a fan of this. Some people are bitching about it, but I really like it. I mean, it penalizes you if you're down, right? And then you need a nano to get back up. Like, I like it personally. I could live either way if they decide to take it out, but it's something different. You can get shotgun suppressors too. I really don't know what else to touch up on. I mean, it's very fast. It's almost like CS:GO, H1Z1, and PUBG. Shoot this down for you. You can see. You normally only get like one piece of armor, and maybe you're guaranteed like a full heal, which is very beneficial. You don't have to use 2 nanos to get to full health again if you get fucked up. This should drop a full heal, or it's called a large heal. Yep, there it is. Large. Okay, so I have 2 smalls and a large, which are like 40-50%, and the large is 100%. I'd like to show you the Seiko, but I don't know if I'm gonna get one. You also need inventory expansion items, those little blue looking things. Like, you start out with only 2 slots of each. You gotta find 3 of them, which they're pretty common. Sometimes you'll get fucked on RNG like any other game, but yeah. And then your weapon regenerates there. Very sci-fi based, you know. Pretty cool. As you can see, bottom left, I need arms, and my legs are new. And I need an overshield. The overshield, like I said, nice, perfect. Could use a decent scope for this though. Throw that on for now. P90 is pretty badass too. I like the Seiko. Sometimes it can take 3 shots to kill though. I'm not sure if you can one shot through a helmet. I haven't played that much to really know. Yeah, they just gotta optimize it. Maybe add some more guns, work on a new map in the future. But I think it's fun as fuck for right now. Feels very skill based, like very aim oriented. The barrier that comes in on you, like if you get stuck in it, it will fuck you up. Now, if you have nanos, you can sort of deal with it, but you can't see shit. Like, it blurs your vision, so it's very penalizing. It's no fall damage as well. Sorry this isn't like edited with a bunch of like highlight clips. Like, I'm just doing it raw as I can, you know? Just been really enjoying this game. I could use a better sight, like a longer range sight on this, but might be able to do something with it. And like right now, I feel like if the player pop was like 70-ish to start, you wouldn't have this downtime. You'd be having like constant action, which is what I prefer. Some people might like it at 50. But there is some downtime. You just gotta go searching. I'll show you how these work. See, the throw time's like a second or 2, so if you're pushing somebody, they'll fuck you up. So you gotta make sure you have cover when you're throwing nades, trust me. It beeps, lets people know when it's gonna blow. Hopefully they add more stuff. Flashbang, smoke grenades, but I think the release time could be a bit better on the nade. A little quicker. I need a fucking zoom scope, man. See if we can get some more kills up here. I adore the knife running though. I really do. Yeah, as you can see, the tracers are very penalizing. Like, people will know where you're at from anywhere, so it forces fights. I'm not sure if you have a suppressor, if it takes the tracers away. I don't think it would. Should I push him? I don't know. I'm much better at longer range fights, I'm not gonna lie.
Next safe zone indicated.
I go west. Guy to the right, and there's a guy inside here. Can't fuck around here too long. We'll get caught in the gas. He's sniping from over there.
Warning. Plasma field is now advancing.
Wow, see how quick that is?
Hazardous zone at all
Fucked around, now I
costs.
gotta run. So do those guys. Sometimes it's a little annoying. I love how fast it is, don't get me wrong, but like if you kill someone out here, you try to loot, you're gonna get caught in that force field shit. So you gotta make your decisions pretty quick. But I like that though, it makes the match pace feel much better. I sort of want to get hit by this to show you guys. Here, this is what happens if you go inside of this thing. And you can see clearly behind, but watch. Blurs your vision, everything. It gets pretty fucking penalizing. It's gonna be players coming from over here, for sure. See if we can't catch them coming in. I don't know, man.
Plasma field paused. Next safe zone indicated.
Fuck. I don't know where the fuck that's from. Here's my large. He must have been injured from the force field. Can't mess around too long. You're gonna get shot if you sit there and loot for too long, trust me. Wow, I gotta go all the way west. See that shit? He had no nanos, so that's why he didn't heal, unless he popped them and I just did a lot of damage. I don't even know. He could have had a longer sight. I should have grabbed one. The longer sights are pretty cool. I wish I could have shown them off.
Is now advancing.
Uh-oh. Shit's getting serious. See, it's very fast-paced. Near the end, you gotta just be quick with your decisions and read your map right. See if I can get a win here. If not, it's whatever. But you get the gist of the game. Has a ton of potential. I think it's early access, obviously. I don't know if they're still labeling it alpha. I feel like it's good enough for a beta. Hit him. Somehow. Gotta get moving, boy.
Have been eliminated.
I think he headshotted me. I had a helmet, right? So it did shoot me through the helmet one shot. There you go. Apparently that'll one shot through a helmet. That was a hell of a shot, dude. Man, sometimes I want to fucking claim there's hackers in this game, but like people have been playing it nonstop since it was in like really early alpha tests, so there's some pretty fucking good players, so I don't just jump to those conclusions. But sometimes there's some fucking crazy ass shit that goes on. Like, he headshot me from there, man. That was a fucking long ass shot. And there's bullet travel and drop too. But yeah, there's leaderboards, yada yada yada. There you go. Check out the game. We'll see where it goes. I know it's just another BR in a world full of fucking BRs anymore, but at least it has its own take. You know, has a lot of pros to it. But yeah, take it easy.